Hello, welcome on board the JEANNEAU 54, a boat designed for the way you live. My name is Eric Stromberg. Please join me on a tour of this boat. Let's start with the concept of the boat. The idea was to make an incredibly comfortable cruising boat. This is an all-new design from Philippe Briand, which gives you a modern hull along with incredible interior volume, high stability while underway, and every item of the boat has been redesigned from the idea of the VIP guest cabins in terms of a three-level living down below, as well as the exterior spaces, which are unrivaled in this class of yacht. And we've gone even to very innovative, patented designs for an exterior terrace that gives you fantastic access to the water and to lounging spaces all throughout the boat. As on every JEANNEAU sailing boat, the key is to have a comfortable helm station. You have everything at your fingertips. You have compass, autopilot, bow thruster control, touchscreen GPS, bringing in all of your cartography, music system, and all of your data. You have a nice seating here to the side, as well as a seat here at the back, which can be easily folded up and out of the way when you are at the anchor or in the harbor. We also have very easy access to the engine panel, which is tilted so that you can see it when you are underway. And you have here a throttle control that is up high that you don't have to bend down to use. So very, very easy to use the boat while under power as well. A key feature of the sail handling is to have both your primary and secondary winches back here in front of the helm, which centralizes all of the sail handling area. These winches can be equipped with electric rewind winches, which allow you to sheet in and sheet out electrically. So it's very, very easy to handle it. All of your line stoppers are here, and you have a locker to either side that holds all of the tailings. One of the most innovating features of the JEANNEAU 54 is our new patented terrace design. And what this gives you is a fantastic cockpit area here, nice and flat for when you're underway. And when you stop and you want to have access to the water, you open up the latch that is here. That lets the captor come off from the system, and you can open up the terrace system, which is run on two electric linear drives, either with a remote or with a button that is here near to the helm. And this terrace gives you unprecedented access to the water with two fold-out seats that can stay here in place, completely waterproof cushions that can live here in this space and give you two sun lounging seats facing the water, and of course fantastic access to the sea with the big fold-down ladder. Nice handholds, so something that doesn't exist today on the market at all. It is an aft terrace with access to the sea. It is the size of the cockpit that really lets the 54 stand out from its class. This is the largest cockpit available on a boat of this size, and you can see that we've built the cockpit into multiple zones, including sail handling, steering, dining, and lounging areas. So there's plenty of room for all of your guests on board. In the center of the cockpit, we have a fantastic table with fridge, storage for the life raft itself, and even a plateau that you can bring in and out for a serving tray built right into the surface of the cockpit table. Big leaves allow you to sit 6 people around the table. And of course, one of the key features is to have this fantastic lounging area here forward, which really gives you like an armchair feel on the water. You're here, you can be here on either tack. You're protected by the spray hood. You are protected from the wind, from the waves. You've got a cup holder here in the armrest. And this is a fantastic lounging space on the boat and something that is truly unique to the JEANNEAU 54. Multiple different rig configurations are available. We have a standard in-mast furling, which is coupled with 110% JEANNEAU. We can do a self-tacking jib forward. We can do a full batten main. We can do upgraded sails. We can do releasable forestays. We can do a fixed inner forestay with a self-tacking sail. We can really design the boat to the particular sailing program and to the area that the boat is going to sail in. So there's a lot of versatility there. Another feature on the deck that is really a standout in this class, something that's never before been done on a sailboat like this, is to have a forward sun deck that is inset into the deck. So a fantastic lounging space for a person here forward. And this bimini can be easily folded down and sits down and can live in the well here under the cushion. So very easy to deploy when you want to have some space to relax. And then it can fold away, and all of this can remain in place even while you're sailing. We have a fantastic space here forward that can be equipped as a sail locker as standard, or even as a skipper cabin for 1 or 2 people that can include a toilet and a sink and a shower. So it's really a fantastic space for storing all of your offshore gear or having crew on board if you need the crew. As you can see, that the boat has very nice wide side decks, and it has this fiberglass profile outboard here, which is a great place to keep your foot securely when you're moving up and down the side deck, and gives it that sort of super yacht type feel, a nice secure feeling. And you have here very high lifelines, an extra high lifeline set, which is also mounted on top of that fiberglass cap rail, and that gives you a very, very secure feeling also when you're moving around on the boat. Right before I headed below, I wanted to show you the companionway hatch. So we have a sliding horizontal hatch, and the vertical hatch comes up. It's spring-loaded, very easy to put into place and to lower. It's always ready to open and close. Down below, of course, the impression is immediately of a boat that is much more luxurious than what you usually see in this sort of class. The JEANNEAU yacht range, of which this is the second boat, the first boat that came out was the JEANNEAU 64, encompasses a lot of new design that comes from Andrew Winch, who's a super yacht designer. So his designs incorporate a lot of attention to detail, the small details throughout the boat, not only in terms of the ergonomics, the circulation, the seaworthiness of the interior itself, but down to the very fine details of handles, of the fittings, of the materials that you find throughout the boat. The boat is available 2 different timber finishes. The standard finish is a teak with a light floor, or as we see in this boat, it's an oak with an open pore varnish that comes with a dark floor option. In terms of layout choices, this again is the standard version, which has 3 cabins and 3 head compartments. We can also offer 4 cabins, 4 heads, 5 cabins, 3 heads, and a very innovative 2-cabin, 2-head version, which involves having a galley in the rear part of the boat. So we move the longside galley here to the stern and open this up into just a single large saloon. That's an innovative layout that will be available later on this year. The spacious saloon has a table that could easily sit 6 to 8 people around it. As standard, it's a fixed table, or in this case, it's a folding deluxe table, so you can fold over one part of the table onto the other. You have one part here that can go down, that can become another seat, so to sit around a smaller table, open up the space a little bit more for lounging. And even the second part of the table can go down, and this second part can go down again to get it out of the way, or we could open this back up, put an infill cushion in here and make this into an additional berth, or a great lounging space to watch television. The central bench in the middle of the saloon, of course, provides great bracing when you're in the galley, but also allows us to incorporate a large screen television into the main saloon. The galley is designed really for all of the modern conveniences, as well as having all of the storage that you need for offshore passages. You have a great 3-burner stove with a fold-down countertop, giving you maximum amount of countertop space when you're preparing things. You have a galley blower, stainless steel galley blower. We have room here for a full-sized household-style washer and dryer unit. And behind the fridges, we have a slide-out drawer for the microwave. The primary fridges are finished in stainless steel, marine fridges with the fiddles on the shelves, tons of capacity. And underneath, we have a pull-out freezer drawer for all of the storage needs you might need for cruising. And throughout the galley, whether that be under the floor or with these giant drawers here that pull out all the way from underneath the bench, plenty of storage for all of the food and crockery that you would need on a boat of this size. Another feature down below on the 54 that's particularly nice is to have a real forward-facing chart table. So all of the centralization of the electrical equipment, VHF, inverters, DVD players, and a touchscreen GPS. And the touchscreen GPS, to make it very accessible, comes out to be facing you when you're sitting at the table. And you've got storage in the desk, and you have great storage underneath the seat, hinge storage, great access for tools, safety equipment, and everything you might need. But a real place where you can come and sit and do your navigation while still being part of the life in the main saloon. Forward, we have a very spacious, very luxurious master cabin. One of the key features of the master cabin is to have an incredible amount of storage. So we have a big double wardrobe, indirect lighting inside. And underneath that, we have full-length drawers here that pull all the way out that have a soft return system. So a ton of storage here for the owner. To either side of the bed, you have a seat. The seat is very nice to be able to sit down, put on your shoes, read a book, read a magazine. And then in the center, the full-size bed, 1.60 m wide by 2.05 m in length. To either side, we have reading lamps and lamps, shades. We have also this feature where we have the hull ports that are very far forward, and that allows us to sit up in bed and look out at the water. So that's a real key feature to the boat. And overhead, opening hatches that are equipped with insect screens and shades that slide out from inside the ceiling panels. Lots of natural light in the boat, lots of indirect lighting and direct lighting throughout the owner's cabin. Really a very spacious feel, a very luxurious feel, a great place to spend time when you're on board. The owner's cabin is equipped with an ensuite head and shower. One of the key features is that it's all one level, and we're using the same flooring as we use throughout the boat. So a very nice luxurious feel. You're not standing on a plastic floor. It is really nicely finished. Again, with Corian countertops, big sinks, high-end fixtures, and the nice walk-in stall shower, plenty of room, seating, nice fixtures and so forth. So it's really a very, very nice space at a very high level of equipment for this size boat. A key feature of the layout is this port aft cabin, which is set up as a VIP guest cabin. We have an offset bulkhead, which gives us a lot more space on this side. So we use it to make a very nice set of storage cabinets. So a nice hanging locker, as well as drawers underneath. We have this seat here against the hull, and we have a really exceptional sized double berth that has side access here along the side, and something that is tall enough here that you can sit up in bed and you can sleep the other way instead of having to crawl into the bed and turn around and have your pillow fall off the other end. You have really a berth that you'd find more in an owner's cabin. And the same feature that we find in the forward cabin, which is to have the hull port as far aft as possible. So as you're sitting up in bed, you can look out and see the sea. Lots of opening ports, lots of lighting, direct and indirect. It makes this a fantastic space for your guests. The third cabin is a regular guest cabin. It has can have two single berths with an infill cushion, can be made into a double berth. It has the same features in terms of having the headroom necessary to sleep with your head against the back bulkhead, which allows you to see out of the properly placed hull port. You have good storage, and you have an ensuite toilet, which can be equipped with a shower and also serves as a day head for the boat. Throughout the boat, a lot of engineering has been done to make sure that all the systems are easily accessible to maintain and to service, and the engine is no exception. We have here a JEANNEAU 75 horsepower with a sail drive. We also have an option for 110 horsepower with a shaft drive. So both these engines are possible on the boat, and you can see very easy access to the forward storage. And we also have doors on either side and at the back that mean that every part of the engine can be easily serviced. Thank you for taking the time to look at this new JEANNEAU 54 with us. This boat was really designed for the way you live. It's designed as a luxury offshore cruiser with the legs to go distances. It's a perfect boat for a sailing couple who want to invite guests on board, and has the fantastic exterior spaces that really bring out the deck life, which is a key part of the JEANNEAU yacht range. Please come and take a look at this boat at the fall boat shows, and you'll find all of the information online on our website at JEANNEAU.com.